Welcome to Fewer Things Better. This is the place for all of us who are big on goals and short on time. Together, we'll explore smart, simple ideas on how to retrain your brain and unlock your life. I'm your host, Kristin Graham. Let's get started. Just recently, I was packing up some Amazon returns to take back, which, to be honest, is not exactly a rare event in my house. Oh, I love the convenience of being able to shop without stepping foot in a store. And yeah, even that includes the ability to change my mind later. Recently, Amazon had its annual Prime Day. Now, this is a masterclass in consumer psychology. There are limited time deals, urgent countdowns, red numbers, and those glorious little percentages off, all designed to get you to act fast. Now, I've worked in marketing and communications for years. I've studied behavioral psychology and neuroscience, and I even spent 5 years working at Amazon's headquarters. So I know the friendly tricks to get our brains to act. And yet, I'm a very human. Show me a 42% discount on something I didn't even know I wanted, and suddenly I want to spend $27 so I can save $11.32. That's not a character flaw, says science. It's chemistry. When we see a perceived deal, our brain lights up like a slot machine. That's dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation and reward, giving us a hit not for having the thing, but for the anticipation of getting it. Research even shows that dopamine is more active when we're pursuing something than when we actually get it. So add to cart isn't just a button. It's a brain event. But here's the twist. While past Kristin was high-fiving herself for scoring a deal, current Kristin is now doing laps around the house, packing up returns. The bottom line on top of this episode is that we already have more than we need. We're just not great at valuing all that we have. Part of this is because we live in an accumulation nation. You know what I'm talking about. The junk drawer with 17 pins that kind of work, the pantry with 3 bottles of ketchup, the shelf of those wishful thinking clothes, or that corner in that one closet where things from 20 years ago are still silently judging us. This is more than just clutter. It's cognitive drag. Every item we own holds a decision. Keep it, use it, fix it, store it, move it. And when those decisions stack up, they tax our brain's executive functioning, the very system that governs attention, planning, and working memory. This is how small stuff adds up to mental overload. It's also part of why we open 27 tabs or buy another phone charger instead of looking for the one we think that we might have lost. We're tired. And that tiredness, that brings in our old pal decision fatigue, which is our declining ability to make quality decisions after a long session of decision making. And sometimes I get there by lunch. It's not weakness, it's neuroscience, and it's a regular reality. So what can we do about this? One simple strategy is called one in, one out. I first mentioned this back in episode 31 when talking about the case for space. It's the idea that when you bring in something new, like a new tech toy, a great pair of jeans, a kitchen gadget, you also take something out, not eventually, immediately. And it doesn't have to be a one-for-one swap. You can bring in something for the kitchen and take out something in another room. So new clothes, great. Let go of something that you've stopped wearing. A fun new coffee mug, excellent. Find one that doesn't bring you joy or have coffee stains and donate it. It's a built-in accountability loop. It helps rewire the brain from a mindset of more to a mindset of enough. And here's another little brain-friendly trick called this or that. Studies show that people are far more likely to make a decision when faced with two options rather than a whole buffet of options. It's tied to what's called choice overload. Basically, the more options we have, the harder it is to choose. So when I'm standing in front of the closet, looking at a sea of black t-shirts, of which I somehow own a lot, I just pick two shirts and say, this one or this one. Keep one, donate the other, and then repeat. If I want to keep both of those, I move on to the next ones and say, what about these? What makes the cut? Psychologically, we're built to feel relief when a decision gets resolved or when a space gets cleared, cognitive, physical, or electronic. This or that and one in, one out helps us get there faster with less friction. All this said, there is a case for the intentional extras. My partner has shown me the value of doubling down on the things that make life smoother. Sometimes more is better, especially when it comes to easing future friction. Think of it like this: having tissues in every room, extra toilet paper in every bathroom, a phone charger in every bag, backup deodorant in your travel kit. These small, smart redundancies that reduce your daily mental load. The difference here is intention. You're not buying to chase dopamine. You're buying to reduce the low-grade stress of always being short on something you actually use. There's also something called the sunset effect in psychology. That's a term used to describe how we start to overlook or underappreciate things we see all the time. So that favorite coffee mug or your comfortable hoodie, the stack of books that you once read or you plan to read, over time, they fade into the background and become part of our mental wallpaper. By introducing rituals like one in, one out, or this and that, we're gently reminding the brain to notice what is already there, to shine a little spotlight on what we've got. And often, what we've got is already pretty great. So whether it's the online shopping cart, your pantry, or the drawer that quietly multiplies a bunch of things, let this be a nudge. More isn't always better, but awareness, that's always a win. And hey, if you need a little motivation to do some editing of your space, I'll be right there with you, probably holding a return label. So until next time to take good care and maybe take a few things out of your online cart while you're at it. Thanks for listening. You can find a lot more like this by following me on LinkedIn or going to unlockthebrain.com and joining the mailing list. And if you found value in this podcast, please take a moment to rate or comment. Thanks so much. And now let's go do fewer things better.